Hey, thanks for watching Coffee with Pips. I do appreciate you stopping by. Today I'm going to be talking about businesses, how business has evolved over the years. Didn't really notice it until after we're still in it, the COVID pandemic. I just, seen a lot of the bigger stores, the big box stores going out of business. And I'm like, what the heck's going on? Well, it turns out I did a little investigating because I'm nosy and got the facts on a few of the stores and why they closed, why they're still open. I don't know why some of them are open. They're just losing, lots of money. I do feel sorry for the smaller businesses, the ones that have their entire life savings and kids' college funds and, stuck all into it. I mean, that's their livelihood, and now I couldn't even imagine standing on the other side and saying we worked, so hard for this. So I went to Pier 1 the other day because they're 75% off on most things. They're closing. So 540 stores are closing, completely closing, not just a couple of stores, all of the stores. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to just go in. It was one of my favorite stores. I like some of the unique items that they have. And it's just a lot of fun and just fun to walk around the store. Well, this is how it went. So I walk in, I have my camera. I was going to take a couple pictures of the outside. And so this ugly lady, I have to say she's ugly because her attitude was ugly and towards me, and I just wasn't having any fun at the moment. But she said, I hope you're not taking pictures in here. I'm like, what do you think I am, some sort of pervert? And she's like, no, I don't want you to take pictures in here. As a matter of fact, why don't you just take your camera and go outside? I thought, oh my God, is this any way for a Pier 1 employee to act? I mean, I don't know where you came from, but you've always been really nice to me, and I've always spent, a lot of money. Well, I mean, at least $20. I mean, maybe more. I don't know, depending on what it is or what it was. But at any rate, sorry about that. I was getting a little dry there. Okay, at any rate, I said, do you know who I am? And she's like, no, who are you? I said, I'm Coffee with Pips, and I have 31 subscribers, and I will bury you. Well, that didn't work. So, gave me another dirty look. So I left, and I was like, okay, I'll make sure to call Pier 1. And she's like, no, I'm with Gordon Clearance or whatever, liquidation. And so we have nothing to do with Pier 1. I said, obviously you do. You're in their stores. So, okay, enough about that. 540 stores down the drain. Owner tried to sell the stores, didn't have a buyer, and closed. Okay, understandable. Then, just taking a peek across the street, Hooters. Who would have known? Okay, so this was a real popular place in the 80s, the girls with the short orange shorts and, kind of looking, I mean, they're pretty, but okay, I'm going to skip over this because I know I'm going to put my foot in my mouth. They had great chicken wings, good menu, not the top of not my favorite. Okay, so put it that way. They're closed. They are closed. All of the stores, there's no more Hooters. It's a thing of the past, so pretty sad. Okay, so the way that people are doing business now, I'm seeing that they're offering curbside pickup, online ordering. They're closing earlier. I've noticed I've been to Best Buy and they close at 6 o'clock every night. I don't know what it is on Saturdays, but during the week it's 6 o'clock. And I'm like, you're usually open till like 10 or 11. And they said, no, because of COVID, we're closing earlier. And every business has been saying that. But really what it boils down to, I think, it's not a matter of getting people to work. It's a matter of we're all trained now to go into the stores and do our shopping between the hours that the store sets. It's not for convenience anymore. And if we want something from that store, we're going to go. We're going to go sometime during those hours that they're open. It's just take it or leave it, and that's just how it is. So we're all being trained in a new way of shopping retail. Okay, so if we go into the store, not order online. Okay, so now, given that, I'm like, what is the advantage to it? Okay, so if people are, just saying they're staying home because of COVID, or they can't get, employees or whatnot, I'm thinking, okay, well, you're saving at least 4 hours of wages. So you're saving 4 hours of wages, you're saving utilities, insurance, unemployment taxes, and what have you. So it's great. Oh, I mean, less shoplifters because you have 4 less hours of shoplift. So the pickup, that's great. Again, you don't have to have your dining room open, or just to a certain capacity. Again, you're cutting back on employees, not because you want to. A lot of the smaller businesses want to catch up. And really, let's figure it out. I mean, they're set behind. We've been closed. The economy's been closed a couple of months. You have to do something. So you're cutting there, but you're picking up in curbside and online. So, okay, that brings me to online. Now, the millennial, I don't want to just pick on millennials, because it's not. You guys did a good thing. I'm a baby boomer or whatever. I mean, we had our day. Okay, so you're ordering with DoorDash, Lyft, Uber Eats. You just pick up the phone and order from where the heck you want to order and be done with it. Well, you got a couple $1 service charge. You can, why go out, right? I mean, you're saving on gas. You're not fighting the crowd, and it's all good. Otherwise, you just pick up the phone, call, and you're getting a gift certificate in the mail because they don't want you to write a bad review. Little Caesars, pizza. I hate that little guy. It's so stupid. Okay, so that's where you would get like $5 pizza, whatever. Okay, so they're going strong. I thought, well, for sure, they're not doing well because Domino's moved back into the world's largest pizza chain with making over 1 million pizzas a day. I can't believe that. And then what hurt Little Caesars with their friend for, the downfall. I mean, I don't know how I could survive on a $5 pizza. I mean, I'd like to eat $5 pizzas, but I wouldn't be able to survive in a business. How do you pay all your overhead? I mean, maybe a corporate store can do it because they have a little more working capital and flexibility. They just make money somehow. I don't know how that all works. So, okay, so malls. What is a mall? I mean, the millennials and Gen X and Gen Zs, Gen Ys, don't even really know what malls were yesterday. I mean, that was a place that we all went and hung out and, had a good time. You could actually smoke in the mall at that time. I'm not that old, of course, but, they have movie theaters in the malls. We even had an ice skating rink inside a mall. And I know that makes me sound old, but again, I'm not really old. Okay, so malls are a thing of the past. I mean, let's face it, you go into a mall and you're seeing, half of the stores closed. I mean, not boarded up, but, locked up, signs off, what have you. And then you see the businesses on the outskirts of the mall. So you're like, why didn't they just stay in the mall? Well, the reason being is it's convenience. People don't want to park, go in a mall, walk around to try to find what they're looking for. They can just look on the outskirts of the mall and you have all the restaurants and businesses right there at your fingertips. So why? I mean, you're already going online and ordering when you go out. Why should you have to be inconvenienced? Why? Okay, so Chick-fil-A, which is great, it's next door to Outback, and then there's Jose's, and there's all kinds of, or Julio's. Jose's is the other way. Just a real good variety. You're really not getting the happy hours anymore, and that was even pre-COVID. Just not money makers. All the drunks and people that just really don't have the money go to after hours, happy hours, things like that. That's what I was told. But I'll read off a couple of restaurants that I looked at, and I don't have a teleprompter, so I can't remember all of these restaurants. So I'm going to read from a list here and just give you an idea of the big stores that went out of business. Dress Barn shut all 650 of their stores. I guess if you have a place with Dress and Barn in the name, I guess I'm surprised they weren't out of business a long time ago, but then again, I don't wear dresses. Okay, so that was kind of funny. This isn't a comedy channel, but, I do have fun. GameStop closed 200 stores, leaving 178 open. Fuddruckers, one of my favorite places because you can eat cheap on Thursdays. You can get buy one, get one. So they have it every Thursday. And okay, so they closed 24 of its stores, 24 of its 156 stores. Charlotte Russe closed 510 stores. So they closed all of their stores. I don't know what Charlotte Russe is, but they had to be pretty big. I guess I'm, stupid. I'm taking it's a clothing store, and I've never been to one, but they're all closed, all 510 of them. Walmart's, believe it or not, has closed 150 of their stores. And that just breaks my heart alone. I mean, I go to Walmart just to people watch. I think it's kind of fun, all that stuff. So it's going to be a good year, I think, once we get through all this COVID. If we ever do it, we have things are going to be good. I'm very optimistic and being positive, and I'm really not a positive type person. I'm always a pessimistic, and I'm thinking negative, which isn't good. Okay, I don't want to say it, but just like that girl at Pier 1, I just can't get over it. So, hey, thank you all very much for watching. Okay, so next week I'm going to be talking about health clubs. Are you going to hang on to your health club membership, or are you going to toss it? Are you going to bring in barbells and things at home, a treadmill, or are you going to toss them too and just order online, stay home, and we'll see you next week. It's going to be a good show. Thank you, everybody. And don't forget, subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate it.